Hi guys, how you doing? We're at the end of week 5 on a dose reduction back down to 125 milligrams of sertraline to treat PPPD, CPTSD and MDDS. I have been better this week, thank God. I've had a really good day today at the market, had my best ever day. And that's really helped. So the symptoms have been very low, but I am quite tired. I'm on the massager because I need to soothe. My ears have started ringing, my vision's blurred, but there's no tiger in the room. However, my dizziness is probably about a 4, so that's very low for me. Normally I'm lucky to get under a 6. So pretty much since I got to Margate, I'm in Margate at the moment, I arrived on Friday. I'm on my own and have been since. And I arrived feeling really good. And I do think the weather's helped as well, although it's a double-edged sword. The sun helps, as you guys know as well, because a lot of you are affected by barometric pressure, like weather changes and stuff. I get spikes with a storm or, stuff like that. So the weather has made a difference, but at the same time, I'm working under a pink canopy at the market with the sunlight shining through that, and it does affect my vision. Obviously I've been wearing sunglasses though, but so my eyes are tired. I'm just tired. So I'm going to have an early night. And the night before last I didn't sleep very well. I kept overheating during the night. And obviously if we don't get enough sleep then, and I had the market to do as well. So there's a lot of physical work because I'm doing it on my own. I don't drive, so which is probably fortunate. So I have to load like a trolley, a cart thing, excuse me. Oh, see, I'm tired. I have to load everything up. I have to lug it up the front steps here and into a cart, lots of heavy stuff. If you can see, I've got that trolley there that collapses. I've got a folding table that's got a handle on it, so it's really heavy. All this stuff goes in a cart, and then I wheel it down to the market, which admittedly is only down the road, literally down the road. And then I have to set it all up and then pack it all down again, take it back home, and it is tiring. But I'm trying to sort of do a mixture of walking around the market and then sitting down for periods, so I'm not sitting down all the time, or I'm not standing all the time. But I've noticed that over the last, it's been since Thursday really, when I stood still, I haven't had to do this, like move left to right, because what I do if I'm standing still usually and people are talking to me, I have to sort of do that. I haven't had to do that at all. I've just been stood still, so that's good. All I need to do now is sit still and we'll be all good. Anyway, so yeah, it's been positive. I'm 100% looking after myself, doing the right things for me, finding out who I am, spending more time on my own, in my place with all my things. And yeah, so it's kind of, like I said in my last video, there's a lot of discovering who I actually am, and what I want. And I'm so lucky to have such a supportive partner who, sorry, that might have sounded like I just farted. I didn't. It was the massager against the leggings. Anyway, I've got a really supportive partner who is just, we trust each other, respect each other. We've been together 18 years and he knows I need to do this. And he's just allowing me to just do what I need to do, and that's amazing. So yeah, it's very freeing and liberating. I'm also not rushing to help people. anymore. I'm putting myself first. I'm learning to do that. That's a massive thing for me. And I can do my own head in trying to work out why I am the way I am. I don't know what it is in my childhood or life that has caused me to put others first before myself. God knows. I can understand why. I mean, a therapist said this was a huge red flag. I've never felt anger or rage. Never. Well, I say never. When I was at school, as a girl that spat at me and I kicked her head in. But apart from that, since then, it's nothing. So I'm aware that, okay, it wasn't safe for me to express anger or rage because I was with somebody who, for 8 years, who was a violent alcoholic. So I would constantly had to be aware of what mood he was going to be in when I got home and be walking on eggshells. So I couldn't express at all. I was pretty much controlled. It's called coercive control these days, and it's against the law. But back then, there was no word for it. It was just, a lot of women were treated this way, and there's nothing I can do about it now. So that's another thing that I've realised, is there's a lot of injustice. I've had a lot of hideous things happen to me. You wouldn't believe, it's like crazy list. And I've never got any justice for any of it. So I've got that feeling, which I'm trying to allow myself to feel. But I don't want to dwell on the past too much. What I'm trying to do is be aware of these things and what might have caused my brain or my personality to develop in this way that's not healthy for me. But ultimately, all I need to do is keep practicing being sat down without a massager on, feeling the feeling it gives me, but not reacting to it with fear or frustration, just allowing it to sit with me in the room. And, I said ages ago, months and months ago, before I started back on doing my jewellery again, I said that I bought a PlayStation 1 because I love retro gaming. And I bought a PS1 as like a vestibular rehabilitation exercise. So I thought, yeah, it'd be a brilliant idea. So I can do something that's purposeful. I could be playing the game while sitting still. So my focus is on something. But then I just thought, I got bored with this one game, and it wasn't really, I couldn't really play it because my boyfriend works from home, and he was around sort of all the time, and I just felt like a bit weird just sitting there playing a PS1 at my age. Do you know what I mean? Just sitting there. It wasn't just that, but it was kind of like, it was annoying for him as well. So I should maybe sell that anyway. But now I've got the jewellery, I can sit in my studio away from him or anybody else and just have the Steady Coach's guided exposure, I think it's called. Yeah, guided exposure video on in the background, turn the massager off and let her talk me through it and just incrementally keep doing that. So whenever I go home, that's what I'm trying to do until my brain gets the message, actually, this is fine. And while I'm listening to her, I can actually be making earrings, or whatever. So that's the plan. So I'm doing something I love. I've got back into it. I'm doing well at it. I'm in a place I love. I've got some great friends here and back home. We are going to be moving. And this is another thing that's in the back of my mind. I'm trying not to let it, I'm trying to stay present, basically, because that's the answer to this. Is stay present. So I'm trying to stay present, but I'm aware that my partner is going to put our house in Hertfordshire on the market very soon, like imminently. and we're going to be moving to Canterbury, which is about half an hour drive from Margate, where I am here. And as you all know, moving house is probably one of the most stressful things you can do. And I've just said to him straight, I said, listen, I can't wait to move, but the actual process of organising everything is, I can't do what I did last time, because last time I was just weeks and weeks and weeks just trying to do everything myself, and we moved ourselves into the house that we live in currently. We didn't have a removal firm or anything like that, and I said to him, let's never do that again, because he's not an organised person at all. I'm very much, I'm probably OCD, yeah, so I need to have things a certain way, and I can't deal with mess everywhere, and I'm so meticulous with organising stuff. So particularly moving house, I'll really enjoy it. Look, put it this way, right, this is me to a T. When we go on holiday, one of the best bits for me is the packing. How sad is that? I love packing, organising things. It's weird. It's like it's just something I love doing. So, and my dad was like that as well. So I know where I get it from. And my mum was actually, so I had no hope. But I know that that's coming. Like, we're going to move again, and we're moving out of a 3-bedroom house. We haven't bought a house yet, but that's a lot of stuff. And my boyfriend's a musician, and he's a drummer, and he's got and a pianist and whatever, bassist. So he's got so many instruments. There's an awful lot of stuff, you know. So just the thought of it is overwhelming. And you know, part of me was thinking, oh, should I say to him, look, can we just hold off until I'm better? But I'm thinking, no, that's ridiculous, because you don't know how long it's going to take you to actually fully recover. You can't put things off anymore. If you don't do it now, you never will. You just got to say, no, I can't do this, or I need help with this. So that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to say to him, look, let's be organised about having someone in place to organise us, because I can't do it. And I think he realises that I can't do it. So yeah, that's kind of worrying me slightly, but apart from that, everything's good. I think I just had a bit of a dip that I've just come out of. So like I said, I'm very tired, because no surprise, I've been working really hard this week. I've travelled all the way from Hertfordshire to Margate, which is about almost 3-hour journey through central London, and then done a market both days, been on my own. So I'm challenging myself, but I'm, again, I've got a steady coach on. Look, bless her, honestly. I keep watching Sam Miller's recovery story, and it gives me so much hope, because she was extreme, like an extreme case. So was Megan as well. If you're following the Steady Coach, I find actually Sam and Julie's the most. I can relate to them the most, basically. And I just keep watching them to remind me I'm safe and what I need to do. I'm safe and what I need to do. But we can have all the knowledge in the world, but it's the implementation. So, and I we're not going to get better until we can sit with these feelings, That's what it comes down to. It's not about waiting to have a stress-free life or any of that. It's about showing ourselves love by allowing these sensations to exist. But it's very, very painful to do that. And like, I do it now, but I'm not going to, because I'm on my own. So I don't want to overwhelm myself by trying too hard, do you understand? So because I'm on my own, I've got no one to put their hand on my shoulder and say it's okay or ground me. I haven't got anyone. There's no one here, So I can't do that. Hence why I'm not doing it every day. But when I'm at home, I am. Anyway, I hope you're all doing okay. Let me know how you're getting on, and I'll speak to you in the comments. Love you guys. Take care.